Welcome out to It's All Been Done Radio Hour. This week we have a new episode of Privates titled Xmas. I wonder what that's about. But before we find out, we want to thank Circle 270 Media, which this podcast is part of, and It's All Been Done Presents, our amazing host site. It produces podcasts, written work, video, and more. Check it out at IABDpresents.com. Don't forget to support us at patreon.com/IABD. A mere $2 donation gets you access to past and upcoming live streaming shows, as well as exclusive bloopers and video. Who doesn't like bloopers? And now, without further ado, It's All Been Done Radio Hour.
Our next segment is Privates.
Hi, I'm Jake Cotton, private eye in the private business of looking at other people's privates and related activities. It's been a rough few months for me. My ex-girlfriend, Dame Judy Bench, blackmailed the blackmailer of her female mother, Cordelia. I got caught up in the whole mess, duped, along with Cordelia's beau, Frank Berry, and wound up in Timbuktu. But, awaiting the judge, Judy's in jail. So are the other crooks, and I'm back where I started. Not even getting paid back by the con to confront the whole thing. Now, it's Christmas Eve, and I've been summoned out to Cordelia's grand estate. She says she has a job for me, and I could use a little dough, even if the only one I have to buy a present for is myself. I'd like something under the tree tomorrow. A gift would be nice, too.
May I help you?
I'm here to see Dame Bench.
Yes, Mr. Cotton, do come in.
How do you know who I am?
I can tell by the material of your clothes.
Then you must be Mr. Wool.
Not funny.
So, you're the new guy, huh?
There's little new about me.
I can see that. You hear about the previous fellow who had your job?
I hear all. Right this way, Mr. Cotton.
You're veering to the left,
Again, quite amusing.
but the study is to the right.
A quick study you must be.
No, but I've been here many times.
Dame Bench is awaiting you in the dining room.
There must be some mistake.
I don't make mistakes. Here we are.
Jake, come in.
Jake, my boy, oh, how are you?
Cordelia? Frank? I'm sorry to interrupt your Christmas dinner. Did I get the hour wrong?
Not at all. You're right on time. Have a seat.
Then do what with it?
Oh, Jake's such a kidder.
You joining us for dinner, of course.
I couldn't intrude. Tonight of all nights.
Well, if the fat man in red can do it, I suspect you can too.
Your new butler looked thin.
Oh, I meant Santa Claus. I can make a joke too, you know.
Can you?
Oh, very funny. Oh, just the cheer we could use on the holiday.
I don't understand. I was told you have a job for me, Cordelia.
Oh, I do. But it's Christmas, Jake. We don't need to rush things. Sup with us first, and then we'll get down to business.
Your invitation is very kind, but...
I insist.
Oh, Jake, you know, there's actually something I'd like to talk to you about.
There's a fourth place set. Who else is...
Ho, ho, ho.
Yes.
Hello, Jake.
Hello, Judy. Why aren't you behind bars?
I prefer to be in them.
I see you, and I want to rum.
You sure know how to kill a mood.
Do you have to gin up such puns?
The holidays are no time to whine. Or, actually, they're the perfect time to whine.
I've bourboned by you before. But wait a triple sec. How are you here?
Vodka, right, Mother?
Actually, whiskey, darling.
I mean, why aren't you in jail?
Mother isn't pressing charges against me.
I have something I'd like to press against you.
I'll bet you do. And I might even like it.
Dame Cordelia, why? She tried to swindle you out of every last cent.
She's my dough. Besides, the buck didn't stop with her. She was blackmailing the blackmailer, so she was really stealing the dollars from him, not me.
That's some twisted logic if I've ever heard it.
Then call me Chubby Checker. What can I say, Jake? She's my daughter.
Did you lure me here like a reindeer to a carrot just to get us back together?
No, Jake, I would never. What occurs between you and her is none of my business.
Good. because there's not a snowball's chance.
You're so cold, you've surely got two.
Jake, Judy, please, it's Christmas. Cordelia's invited us all to have a nice meal, and we should celebrate with one another.
I don't belong here any more than an evergreen at the Silversteins.
I'm not trying to win you back, Jake. A boy could do everything for a girl.
Hogwash.
I just keep...
Lying? Milking?
Never.
Oh, pardon, Queen.
Rest. Sit. Take us very...
Wait. Xylophone, Yankee, zebra.
Excuse me?
We've been through the whole alphabet, Judy. It's not going to work.
I didn't say it would.
Oh, you're speaking of wood. How about another log on the fire, my dear?
Excellent idea, Frank.
More wood, madam?
Yes, Louis, that would be lovely.
As you are, my dear.
It's very generous of you to include me, Cordelia, but can we get to the matter at hand?
Jake, dinner is nearly ready, right, Louis?
It will be served momentarily, madam.
I feel like Rudolph. I don't belong here.
But I do have an assignment for you, Jake. A paying job, I promise. Just be patient.
Patient I was. I sat through dinner with my ex, her mother, and whatever Frank is. It was delicious, of course. Almost welcome. Certainly better than the pumpkin spice spam sitting in my cabinet at home. And yet, it was harder than cutting down a tree with a butter knife to sit across from Judy again. After all we'd been through, I'd take her back faster than the sweater from Grandma if she wanted me. And that was a scarier thought than Krampus. I made it through the meal, barely, and we retired to the sitting room with eggnog spiked more than the 6th season of Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Cordelia?
Yes, Angel?
You know, it dawned on me that I haven't Giles Jake yet. Anya had his ear all night. Might I tear him away for a moment and Drew can have a chat with Judy?
For harmony, of course. I have faith in you, Darla.
Will you come here for a second and take a Xander at the fire with me, Jake?
What do you want, Frank? I still don't know what I'm Riley here for.
Oh, a great many things, I suspect.
And yet, none have been revealed.
You're the baby in the manger, Jake, and we three magi have each come bearing you gifts. Might I go first?
If you must.
Well, I had such fun with you on our little excursion.
Fun? We were kidnapped and dragged across the sea.
Sure, I hear what you're saying, and I feel your pain, but you touch on my point.
I don't smell where this is going. And usually my senses are very sharp.
Well, I'll spell it out for you. IWOULDLI.
Perhaps you'd better just say the words. If we were for you to spell them, we'll be here all night.
All right. I would like to work with you.
What?
I want to work with you. Do detective stuff. Be a dick.
You are a dick.
Oh, you know what I mean, Jake, old sport. It was exhilarating. Oh, Cordy doesn't want me sitting around the house all day. She said, I need a hobby, and I think this could be just the ticket.
I work alone.
I know, so you don't have a partner yet. It's perfect.
The answer is no, Frank.
Well, think about it, will you, old chap? I won't even take a full 50% share.
No, you won't. You won't take any.
I understand. It's a big ask. Take some time to mull it over.
I don't need time.
Oh, that's wonderful. Darling, he said yes.
But I didn't...
Oh, that's fantastic news, Jake. Oh, thank you so much. I know Frank was nervous to ask you, but I said Jake Cotton is a good man.
Champagne.
Oh, yes, please, Louis.
Well,
Wow, Jake. Perhaps there's more to you than I thought. You do have a heart.
Unlike you.
Ouch. Get in the Christmas spirit, won't you?
We're past that point.
Then maybe it's time for my present to you.
I don't see a future.
It's me, Jake. I will take you back. Oh, how I've missed you so.
I don't think that's...
Your champagne, madam.
Oh, we need a second bottle, Louis. My daughter and Jake are getting back together.
Right away, madam.
I didn't say...
And now, Jake, it's my turn. I have a huge job for you, maybe the biggest ever taken.
I've had some pretty big ones.
Oh, I'm sure you have. You look like you could handle them, too.
Oh, he can. In the...
But-
Jake, I want you to find my missing fortune.
Dame Cordelia, while I appreciate your confidence in me, I don't generally deal in money matters.
Oh, I know, Jake, but you're the only one I trust. Tens of millions are at stake.
Tens of millions?
Well, yes. I only have one of those right now. I had a couple dozen. I need to find the others for me. And I'll give you a 5% finder's fee for every dollar returned.
But surely the courts can force Theodore.
Oh, he was barely the tip of it. This started long before him.
5%.
It would be plenty for us to have a comfortable life together, Jake. Especially once I inherit the rest.
I don't know what to say.
Oh, say you'll take the case, Jake. Please, I need you.
All right. I'll take the case.
Whoopee! Our first job together, old sport.
The champagne.
Make it a third bottle, Lewis. We have lots to celebrate.
Right away, then.
My two boys working together. Frank, of course, you'll get half of the 5% and you'll finally earn some money.
Oh, this is the best news I've heard all year.
I need to go.
And the year is almost over. You'll be back for your midnight kiss next week, won't you, darling?
Well,
Lewis, where did you go?
The champagne, madam.
Oh, thank you, Lewis. Sadly, Jake won't be joining us for the toast. Walk him out, would you?
Of course.
I'll be in the office bright and early on January 2nd, Jake. Noon at the latest.
Well, have a Merry Christmas, Jake, and thank you again.
Goodbye, dear. I'll be over later. Leave a light on for me.
well,
Come, sir.
Oh, he will.
A new partner, a new old girlfriend, and a case of a lifetime. I didn't ask for any of them. I'd probably come to regret all three. But this was certainly the most eventful Christmas since the first.
Before you go, Mr. Cotton.
Yes, Lewis, don't tell me you have a present for me, too.
I do, sir.
Not to look a gift horse in the mouth, but I can't take another offering tonight.
This will travel well, Mr. Cotton. It is my sworn duty to protect and serve those in this house.
What a cop-out.
But I must tell you, one of the three have ulterior motives.
Just one? Are you sure it's not two, or possibly all three?
Just one, sir, and it may not be the one you think.
Care to elaborate further?
Lewis, I need you.
I must go. Take care, Mr. Cotton.
That's far easier said than done.
Who is trying to pull one over on Jake Cotton? Can he make it work with Frank and or Judy? And what twists and turns might occur on the way to finding Cordelia's fortune? Jake Cotton will return next year for more Privates.
It's All Been Done Radio Hour, number 270, Privates, episode number 7, Xmas, was written by Jerome Wetzel and directed by Chase McCants. It starred Keith Jackson as Jake, Kristin Green as Judy, Samantha Stark as Cordelia, Shane Stefanchik as Frank, and Virgil von Hartzel as Lewis. This episode was narrated by Darren Esler, and our Foley artist is Seamus Talty. Our technical director is Shane Stefanchik. Our music director is Kristin Green. Theme songs are composed by Nathan Haley. Lyrics are written by Jerome Wetzel. And this podcast is edited by Chris Allen. Please check out our website at itsallbeendoneradiohour.com and follow us on social media at IABD Presents. You can find us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. And It's All Been Done Radio Hour has its own separate page on Facebook. Have a great week, everyone.
I see you, and I want to run.
You know how tequila mood. Oh my God. I want to punch myself in the dick.
Do you have to gen up such puns? I've been driven by you before. But wait a triple sec. How are you here?
Oh, that's good.
But
It's in the script. Oh, is it?
of course it's in the script. You should do everything you're reading.
All right.
Oh, boy. Vodka. Right, Mother?
Note taken.
Oh, he can. In the bedroom.
No.
Oh, see the,
Oh, is it in the butt?
Quick. In the butt,
Oh, he can. In the...
What?
It's okay. Kristin will probably get it, and I bet it would be funny.
Okay.
It's All Been Done presents.
Who's got the time?